Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I am on the island of Tenerife, on the northern coast beneath the Tenio Mountains. And here is one of the most interesting gardens I've ever found on the Canary Islands, the Finca El Limon. It's being managed by Hans, who a couple decades ago bought basically an avocado plantation and turned it into a botanic garden. It was always a little bit, how shall I say, individualistic and a little bit jungle-like, but that's part of its charm. So let's see what rare fruit trees we can find in this fruit tree botanic garden, Finca El Limon. Well, here first, there is some dragon fruit cactus growing over the wall. Here, Peruvian pepper, Chinus mole. Here is a canary date palm, most probably not planted, because in this valley there is a nice wild population of the canary date palm, Phoenix canariensis. The fruit are not as good as the African or Arabian dates, but they are kind of edible, just a little bit tart. Here we have a hibiscus. On the wall, a lot of passion fruit, Passiflora edulis. Here some lemon, Citrus limon, or maybe some closely related species, but I think it's some lemon. Here some chirimoya, Annona chirimoya. Come on, focus. What's going on? The fruit of a lot of fruit trees here are a little bit small because Hans doesn't do a lot of fertilizing or pruning them. So if you buy chirimoyas in a supermarket, they will probably be considerably bigger than those. Here a young mango tree, another chirimoya tree and another chirimoya tree. One of the original avocados, which were here from before the times of Hans. Wait, I'm filming against the sun. So yeah, here one of the old avocado trees. You can clearly see they haven't been pruned for decades. Here a Canarian dragon tree, Dracena draco. In the background there is a papaya, but I think I can find some better opportunity to show that to you. Aloe vera here. This is some tiny passion fruit. I even forgot the name. Some tiny passion flower. I hope we'll find some flowers of fruit somewhere. Here some peach trees, Prunus persica. Some grapefruit, Citrus paradisi. Okay, so this is no passion fruit, this is some Ipomea, a relative of the sweet potato. An apricot tree, Prunus armeniaca. A mango tree. The mango season seems to be pretty much over, but there is one small fruit sitting up there. This should be a carambola or a star fruit tree. Well, I guess this is some Annonay. She could be a chirimoya, but also could be some other species. See what we got here. More grapefruits. Another date palm. This is again a Canary date palm with a wider trunk than the African Arabian date palm. Smaller fruit and generally a more yellowish appearance on the leaves while the Phoenix dactylifera is more like bluish grayish. Let's see what else we have here. Some asparagus. I don't even know the species, but I think it's a native one. Some kaki, Diospyros kaki. Here we have Rumex lunaria, which is a sorrel that grows like a big shrub or small tree. This here could be a Casimiroa edulis or white sapote. This here is some unknown, probably Chirimoya, but not sure. The thing is, I've been walking through this garden for 15 years now, and I still keep discovering old and new things. Here, some goldenberry fusales. I don't even know the species, but I know I've eaten them for a long time in this garden. They are small but very tasty. What is this? I think this is called Loicena, and you can use the leaves as well as the fruit for food. The sun is pretty low, so I really hope that you can see something on the video. Here, some pink bananas. Some more lemons. And those are most probably some other grapefruit or pomelo. Oh, look, the loquat has tons of fruit. Here they get ripe in February, while in other areas in Germany, for example, they are ripe in June. But here they are already ripe in February. This is Cyperus, not Cyperus papyrus, but a different species. Oh, look, those two mangoes here, they look like Austin mango, the most popular mango in the Canary Islands. Here we have some passion fruit, but I don't see fruit on this vine currently. This seems to be some Australian Syzygium. Don't ask me which one. I cannot see any good fruit on this one. What have we got here? Well, more passion fruit down there. Here another Syzygium. No idea what species. Here a different Syzygium. Okay, years ago you could walk along the garden wall. Oh, what is this? A guava tree, Syrian Guava, with the almost unmistakable bark. Actually, there are a couple other trees with a similar bark, but the selection is quite limited. Here, a variety of more smooth avocados. I'm not good at avocado varieties, so I cannot tell you at all what varieties those are. But this tree is loaded with probably thousands of quite smallish avocados. Here we have some bamboo. Okay, I cannot continue there, so I have to go back a little bit. This is gonna be quite a longish video, and still it's gonna cover only a small part of the garden. Here, some more passion fruit. This is still unripe. It's gonna cover only a small part of the garden because it's a really big and kind of chaotic garden. Here we have a vegetable patch. Different peppers and eggplants. No more fruit on the eggplant. There was one fruit here. Still some fruit on the peppers. This is beets, some cabbage, basil. I think this is aloysia, but I'm not sure. Oh, what is this? This is some interesting fusales. I don't even know which one. Look at that. A fusales with really small fruit. Well, with really small calyxes and small reddish berries inside. I think before they are rotten, they're even bright red inside. Interesting. What else we got here? Oh, tons of cats. Nice parsley. Nice basil. Here again the pink banana and the small papaya next to it. Okay, let's walk up here. We cannot cover everything, but we will at least I will at least try to show you some of the most important parts of the garden. Oh, was this moringa or what was it? I even forgot what this is. Oh, here we have the endemic Canary Island strawberry tree, Arbutus canariensis, the only native Canary Island fruit worth cultivating in my opinion. Here's some wild brambles. Could this be Rubus ulmifolios? I even forgot what the local bramble around here is called. Here the Fehoa, Acazeloviana. It should have ripe fruit around this time of the year. Actually, I can see a lot of rotten fruit on the ground, but not a single one on the tree. So the season seems to be pretty early this year. So, rotten Fehoa fruit. This is one smallish, but nice. Strange, the skin is bitter in this one, but the flesh is really nice and juicy. Hola. So, let's see what other stuff Hans has planted around here. Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm doing a video here.
Why?
About the garden. I already talked to Hans.
Okay.
Were you the daughter? I kind of don't remember you.
No, I live here.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, so cool garden.
Thanks.
So let's continue up here. Here we have again one of the local asparagus species. Yeah, well, over the time Hans has accumulated a whole village of people who help him manage this place. So, of course, I don't know half of them. Oh, this is the strawberry guava, Psydium catlayanum. Let's see if there's some fruit left. At least I think it's the strawberry guava. I'm not absolutely sure. Folks, you can correct me on this one if you think I'm wrong. You can also correct me on all the other plants. Yeah, but it is strawberry guava. Look here. The fruit look like rose hips in that case. Basically, those are tiny guavas with kind of a strawberry flavor. What was this? I think pitanga. Was this pitanga? Yeah, here it is. I hope this fruit was called pitanga. God, I'm confusing all my fruit names. So this is it. Another chirimoya. Another Fehoa over there. I think this was his oldest chirimoya tree. I've picked chirimoyas from this one about 15 years ago. Another kaki tree. Here in this area it's kind of getting repetitive, but we're gonna have a lot more different species up there. This I think is also some guava. It's not a strawberry guava, it's not a normal guava. I think this is some, here it is. I think this is some other guava. So not a strawberry, not Psydium catlayanum, not Psydium guayaba, but some other one. Here apples. The microclimate of this area is really crazy. You can grow temperate fruit like apples with subtropical fruit. Oh, here finally a star fruit tree with actual star fruit. Let's see what else we've got here. Here there are some tree houses. on the old avocado trees. They are not receiving much care, but even after decades, they are still fruiting quite well. And as I said, there is already basically a whole village living here and helping us to manage the premises. I think I knew what this is. It's not a macadamia tree. I actually forgot what it is. Oh, some orange tree. I remember there used to be sugar cane somewhere in that area. There's a pomegranate between the avocados, but the fruit are all gone and rotten. Some more grapefruit. Another pitanga. I hope this was called pitanga. I'm starting to confuse my names. Some different lemon or orange or whatever citrus variety. A small pink banana. Let's see what we got up here. More pitanga. What is this? Could be a chirimoya, but could also be a different annona. Very interesting. Let's see. Let's find the fruit. No fruit. No. There are flowers. Actually, lots of flowers up there, but since I don't know the difference between the different annona flowers, cannot identify those. Oh God, what was this here again? I'm forgetting the names. Well, was this soapberry? Yes, I think it's soapberry. Here the bark. More strawberry guava trees. I never remembered that he had so many strawberry guavas. Maybe they are from more recent years. Another kaki. In this area he also had a couple rare passion fruit species. Here is a plum tree and here is a peach tree. Again, temperate fruit growing together with subtropical or even tropical fruit. I will have to bother the bees a little bit. Look, here is some much bigger golden berry species, but those are not in season. Okay, behind the bees they are in season. Well, if I got stung, it's my own fault. Oh yeah, here we have some golden berries which are in season. Nice and tasty. Ricinus with toxic fruit. Well, more avocados and... Okay, the bees are swarming. Let's run. So let's see what we got here. Somewhere up here there was the heart nut. I think somewhere he also had black walnut, but this is somewhere here was the heart walnut. I even forgot the Latin name of this one, but where is it? Where is it? Should be this tree, or is this some caria? Let's see. Is this the heart nut? This one doesn't look too heart-shaped. Yes, here it is. Look at those beauties, folks. you can basically use them for jewelry. Ain't they cute? I love the shape of those nuts. Let's see what we got here. Some more dragon fruit, but without any fruit. More avocados. Well, this seems to be the hard nut. It also had a different name and of course a scientific name, but I forgot all of those. Sorry for that. A lot of mango trees in that area. Here some guava, Syrian Guava. Quite a small variety. No sugarcane left. But here a nice monstera plant with a young monstera fruit here. Oh, there's some bigger monstera fruit in the background. The delicious monster. The name is really well chosen. It's really delicious, but it's also quite a dangerous fruit if you don't know how to eat it. Oops, sorry, lost my shoe. Have to go back. Some bay leaf. This should be the Mediterranean species. Yeah, Laurus nobilis. Here's some pomegranate with one red fruit still intact. Here's some Opuntia ficus indica, but in this quite competitive condition here with a lot of other plants around it, it's not doing too well. But here on this Opuntia there is a lot of the cochineal, a bug which was cultivated and still is cultivated on the Canary Islands in the 21st century for red dye. You use this dye to dye stuff like candy or Campari. I don't think you use it for fabric or other things anymore. Here's some capsicum, some tree like capsicum with really tiny fruit. But the plant itself is getting almost to 3 meters. Is this some banana or some strelitzia? I'm not sure. Let's see. Pity, this one rare passion fruit. I don't seem to be able to find it anymore. Well, folks, if